Hard-fought game. Credit to Michigan State on being able to pull it out. And, also a credit, I think, to our guys. I thought we played extremely hard, and we brought the fight to the game that we needed. Offensively, they had a lot to do with the numbers, just in terms of impacting the rim and the field goal percentage offense. With their shot blocking and their size, made it hard on us. And, clearly we weren't able to dial it up from three again. So, but credit our guys. I thought they really fought hard and played hard. We're getting, especially against some really good teams right now, the last 2 to 3 minutes, just having to find a way to make a couple plays. And I think that's what teams who know how to win do. Teams like Michigan State and Purdue, with 2 minutes on the line, they know they're going to win. And I think right now we're still trying to figure out, how to make those dagger plays to find a way to win it. And just wasn't able to do it tonight. And our whole focus right now is being able to, start the game at Rutgers a heck of a lot better than we did at Ohio State.
Alex?
In Juwan's words, he said that they felt like they got punked the last time at Michigan State. Tonight, was the response on the boards much better than the first game?
Without saying. I mean, we had a hard night up there. Playing in front of this crowd, it's hard not to be ready. And I thought we rebounded really well. The numbers, it's hard for me to imagine that we were able to rebound the ball like that. But, Freddie in particular was really active. And I thought a lot of guys made a lot of hustle plays and played hard. Just went after it. And that's probably one of the things that helped us, being able to get, those extra shots and being able to out-rebound them was one of the reasons we probably hung around.
Zach?
Kind of a big picture question, but you talk about winning plays, and it feels like these guys are making more of those, but still, as you said, maybe just need to find a way to make a couple more. Do you feel like this team is figuring that out, I guess, behind the scenes in practice every day, maybe a little bit, getting closer to that, I guess?
Yeah, we're getting better. You're not able to play against the competition level like a Michigan State or Purdue. Those are home games, and it helps to play at home. With our crowd and our fans, it's tough on opponents to come in here, but it's the easy ones that bother you. It's coming up empty on a pair of free throws. It's missing a wide-open three. Those are the plays you got to make when you're playing against these type of teams. You have to be able to make the ones that are easy, because the rest of them are going to be hard. And we've open shots around the basket and behind the line, and some key free throws again just kind of hurt us. But we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it on Monday. Hopefully, we'll have a chance to play better.
Jared Jackson had 7 blocks tonight. Why was he so effective down low?
He's really good. I don't think he just emerged tonight and said, look at me. He's been doing it all year. He's a dominant defensive player. He leads our conference in shot blocking. He had 7 blocks himself tonight. To be honest with you, one of the reasons that we were able to hang in the game in the second half is I don't think he played as much, because when he was out there, it was very difficult on us in terms of around the basket. He just clears up every drive, every mistake that you make, he's there. And we talked a lot about it before the game, though. We had a couple stubborn guys there early in the game that tried to challenge him, and they have to be able to make those spray kick-out passes when he's running around. And when we did do a couple of those, I thought we got a couple easy ones, but he's very, very good.
You didn't score the way you did at Ohio State, but I thought Devontae Green, with some feeds to your big man down low in the second half, helped you get going.
Yeah, Devontae's playing a really good floor game for us. He's the one guy right now that can deliver the ball from an assist standpoint. He's the guy that when he wants to distribute, he's the best guy on our team at that. And, he got with it at Ohio State. It carried over a little bit today. And it's good. We need guys that are hunting assists rather than shots. And 6 assists tonight. I think he had 5 or whatever he had at Ohio State. Even Illinois, he made some good passes. So, he's starting to come around a little bit for us, which is a good sign.
Jim?
Coach, you inserted Freddie into the starting lineup tonight, and he obviously responded. 16 rebounds. As a matter of fact, him and Juwan combined only 2 less than Michigan State as a team. They battled hard down there with those guys.
They did. And then part of starting Freddie tonight was, one, he's playing better, and he's giving us some production. He's giving rebounding effort. He's giving us another physical guy out there that can play in the post a little bit from a defensive perspective. But we want to avoid Juwan maybe picking up a quick one early on Nick Ward. So that's why we did it. Moving forward, I don't know if we'll change back or not, but clearly the amount of minutes that he's played and how hard he played tonight, it's hard to duplicate 16 rebounds in a game, like he did. He gave great effort. So it's a credit to him. He played very hard tonight.
Being as shorthanded as you guys are in the front court with some injuries, how tough is it to go against a team that just rotates big guys in and out like they do?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, you're outmanned a little bit in terms of the amount of bodies they can throw at you. That's why they're very good. Clearly, the inside play here lately has really taken its toll on us quite a bit, to be honest with you. The last couple front lines that we've played have been obviously very good. So you're getting a taste of what really good, depth and big and size can do to you if you don't have enough bodies. But we had enough in the tank tonight.
Coach, fourth straight loss. How, as a coach, do you keep the environment positive and make sure you guys keep up their confidence?
Just go to work. I mean, there's nothing to talk about right now. I mean, we're coming down the home stretch. We're trying to fight and claw for every win that we can. We've been on a tough stretch. Everybody knows that, but it's all about Rutgers right now. We got to get ready to go.
Coach, you shot 17% in the first half, but then almost 42% in the second half. What do you tell the guys at halftime? What adjustments did you make offensively?
I thought we played inside out a little bit more through Juwan. I thought he did a nice job. I think we also, were able to get our defense to offense a couple times. I thought some loose balls, some offensive rebounding got us going a couple times as well. We were active, so we just tried to fight it out. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of changes going on out there just in terms of us being able to get scores. We had some good looks, and we need to make those, but we also were a little better, especially from two-point range in the second half. First half, everything around the basket. But I think a lot of that had to do with Jaren Jackson maybe not playing as many minutes in the second half and us being able to score on a couple of their other guys.
Coach, the same thing as last week. Now you got a short turnaround. You got on the road to Rutgers in a late game here tonight. On top of that, and Rutgers had a great game today against Purdue. It's a 2-point game.
Yeah, Rutgers plays very hard. They're a tough out any single time that you play, and we got our work cut out for us getting up there. Biggest deal is no excuses. I mean, it is what it is. We have to get off this floor, up, ready to go, and find a way Monday night to play well. That's the big thing, and it's going to start with our leadership. It'll start with our players being focused. I wasn't in a locker room tonight where everyone was disconnected or down. I mean, that was a locker room right there. If we could have played another one tonight, we'll play another one. I think that's what you want to have. And, as we get through this Monday, obviously we take a deep breath and kind of look and see there's a little bit more space between what we're doing. But we have to be ready to go on Monday night. That's a big game for us.
All right, Zach.
Just to follow up on that, Juwan's talked about leadership. I mean, people talked about his points, his rebounds, the way he's kind of emerged at both ends of the floor as a player, but he's talked a lot about leadership this year. And when you talk about a locker room that's connected and guys really being ready to rebound, is he maybe a key to that?
He's a big key to it. I mean, obviously he's one of the best players in the conference right now. I think he's showing that. But our older guys right now, our older players that are coming down the home stretch, they have to stay engaged. They have to be positive. At the same time, they have to be really, really ready to go. And right now, you take a look, the backcourt of Newkirk, Rob, and Devontae, those numbers from shooting the ball, I mean, those guys got to be more accountable. They got to play better at times. But it's not because of lack of attitude or lack of want to. It's just we're not that good right now in terms of making shots and being able to make plays. We got to get a little bit more confidence. But at the end of the day, leadership, it comes from your older guys and your best players, and those guys will step up in the big moments when things aren't looking good. And, it's an opportunity on Monday for all these guys right now to sort of, help everyone get off the mat and be concentrated on our trip and be concentrated on Monday night. I think, if anything, being able to take the Ohio State game and the lack of fight and the lack of energy at the beginning was a big reason why we didn't get the win. So if we do it again, that's shame on us.
All right, Coach, thank you.